What's up, what's up? It's your boy Corey B. So, you gotta learn to have a little fun, okay? You gotta lighten up, kind of go with the flow just a little bit. Okay, so when you're building your business, when you're branching your business off of new areas, when you're trying to really cultivate something new, right? You gotta give your all to it, right? And so putting your all into your business, it seems like in order to get it to work, you've got to be like you've got to be tooth and nail. Like in everything you do, you got to be like firm. You've got to be concrete. You've got to be unmovable. Like, this is my plan. This is what I'm doing. I can't sway to the left or right. Don't mess with me, right? But you don't. That's not it, right? Because if you're trying to do that, you're being too rigid. You're being too stiff. You know, you've got to be able to have flexibility. You've got to be able to, like I said, lighten up a little bit. Have a little fun with it. You know, don't take yourself so seriously. Allow yourself to just embrace the changes, embrace what's coming at you. Poke fun at yourself. Laugh about the obstacles that come your way. I mean, look at your boy right now. Look at your boy. I'm wearing a Kanye Twitty t-shirt. Just chilling, but I'm working, right? I'm hustling. I got my eyes on the prize, and I'm focused. I've got all my plans here on my desk, right? I've got the laptop set up. I got things happening, right? I'm sitting here posting a video, trying to help y'all out, trying to get more content out there so that way we can all learn and grow together. But at the same time, just gotta have a little fun with it. Like I said, if you see a lot of my earlier videos, there's no fancy camera angles. Even with my videos right now, I don't use any fancy techniques. I don't use anything crazy. I don't take it too seriously. I go kind of light with it. I chill, you know what I'm saying? This is just me. You get what you get, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put myself out there for you so that way you can benefit from my knowledge, and maybe we can start a dialogue so we can all build off of each other. You probably know some things I don't know. And so that can, like I said, open up conversations. And by leaving comments below, when y'all reach out to me, I've had people reach out to me on TikTok. I've had people reach out to me through my email, on Instagram, Twitter, things like that. And when y'all reach out to me, I take those questions, I take those comments, and sometimes those turn into my next post. Because that's a dialogue that gets opened. It's a conversation that needs to be had. It's a different perspective that maybe I didn't think about because I'm a different person than you. My experiences, although I've had a lot in my life, I've had a lot of business experiences, but that doesn't mean I've had them all, and it doesn't mean that I've seen everything or I've approached everything from the particular angle that you're in right now, the particular situation or dynamic that you and your business partner, you and your business model, you and your company as a whole, what y'all are facing might be different. So I put this content out there so that way we can, like I said, just dialogue. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to be able to lighten up a little bit, not take yourself so seriously, laugh a little, have fun, embrace the journey. Embrace the journey. What's your goal? I talked about that in my last video, just talking about setting goals, setting standards, and like, you know, working towards a mission. Like, this is my business plan. This is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm working towards. How can I get there? Like, set solid standards, right? But while you're doing that, yes, absolutely, I want you to give everything you've got to grow in your business. I want you to like wake up, eat, sleep, breathe, think, function your business, your company. Because if you don't, it's not going to get there. But at the same time, things are going to happen. Things are going to go left one day. You're going to be over here doing this. I got this planned. I got that planned. This is what today's goals are. And something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Something's going to happen. Things are gonna go left. You're gonna have a business meeting. You're gonna go outside. Your car broke down. Nobody wants their car broke down. Nobody wants that. And for most people, it's not a common thing either. You know, you walk outside, your car don't start, and you're like, what happened? How's my car not starting? I gotta get to this meeting. What am I gonna do? Take a breath. Don't react. Don't react negatively, at least. Yeah, okay. React in the sense that you got to figure out what your next plan is. You got to figure out what your next move. You got to figure out how you're going to compensate for the fact that your car's not running, or the fact I remember I came home from dropping my boys off at school back when I was in Austin. Dropped the boys off at school. I came home. I had some things happening. I was like, okay, well, I got to do this. I got to do this. Then I got to get some orders shipped out. And then I got to run this errand. I got to meet up with somebody. And I had all these things. My schedule was tight that day. I can't believe. It was just one of those days that I really, really laid it on thick for myself. I do that to myself a lot. If you know me personally, that's just how I roll. I tend to stack more in an hour than is reasonable. I stack more in my day than is reasonable. I don't know why I do it to myself. I just do. But that day, I had my schedule particularly tight, and it involved meetings. It involved me hitting locations. It involved different things. And after dropping them off of school, I came inside. I did some work. I did some different things. And then after I did that, I got my packages ready that I had to get delivered, of my orders that I had to get out that day. Then I came out to the car, put them in the car, and my passenger back tire was flat. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that moment. And come to find out there was like a screw or something. It was like something had punctured my tire. But it's like I just took the boys to school and I came back. It was a mile up the road. I drove through a school parking lot. I drove into my driveway. It wasn't like I drove through a construction site. But you know what? There happened to be a screw somewhere. What's the odds of that one random screw in a whole mile? And like 2 miles, 1 mile there and 1 mile back. In that whole 2 mile, drive, how did it just land in my tire? But it did. So, I handled it. But that's the thing is, when those things happen, you can't let them stress you out. You can't let them freak you out. When you have different things planned in your day, well, I've got this on my schedule today. This is what I'm looking at. I've got all these things I got to get done. Things are going to go left. I've had multiple times while I'm working on my my YouTube manager right now. I got a guy who's managing my account, helping me to do marketing and things like that. He's absolutely incredible. If y'all are interested, y'all looking for somebody to help you out, hit your boy up and I'll let you know. I mean, I'll get you contacts. But there's been times where like I send him something, I send him some information, I share it on Google Docs, and then he goes to upload it or open it up and things don't work. I've done that with business partners. We had plans. We were doing, okay, well, hey, we're working on this big project, right? Okay, we're working on this big project. Like, what is it we need to get done? And we divide and conquer, right? Okay, well, look, you're going to take this load. I'm going to take that load. And then with technology, glitches happen. With people, glitches happened. And at the end of the day, you don't always know what happened. You don't. Sometimes you can pinpoint it. Sometimes you can like kind of narrow it down to, okay, well, I know my boy G, he never doesn't send me information. If he says he sent it to me, he absolutely did. It must have been a glitch. It must have been an email fluke, or it must have been, maybe it just didn't download because something was going weird with my laptop. I don't know. But maybe he's just human. Maybe he forgot. I know my boy Z over here, if he says he's going to hit me with some information, he's going to take care of this part of our business and he's going to invest here, there, and whatever. And then we're going to move this things, frequently my boy Z, he moves around capital and he's making things happen. While he's doing things over here, I'm handling different things over here. And so I put a whole lot of trust in him to handle that from time to time. And he puts trust in me to handle other things. And then there's times where we have to take a step back and it's like, wait a second. It's okay to double check on your boys. It's okay to double check on you. Actually, I encourage it. It's more than okay to double check on your partners and the people you're doing business with. People feel like, oh, well, this is, that's why most people can't do business with friends. You can't do business with friends or family because you look at them differently. Either you hold them to a higher standard and it becomes detrimental to the relationship, or you don't hold them to a high enough standard because you put this emotional faith in them. Because, oh, they're my cousin, man. They got my back. No. This is business. This isn't about your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Did you check on them? Did you make sure that they handle things? Did you make sure that everything's going okay with them? Are you keeping tabs on them? Me and my investment partners, we have a running dialogue. We have a chat, we have email, we have several different things, and we all got these things. We all got these things on our smartphones in which we can, and we keep them right in our hands. Most people don't take them out of their hand, or you got them in your pocket, or you got them right on the table in front of you. And at the end of the day, so it's like you've got endless contact to each other. So why do people feel like they can't reach out and talk? You absolutely have to. So this is a balance, okay? There's a delicate balance here. I want you to take yourself not so seriously, but I want you to take your money very seriously. Your money is important. That's your livelihood. You've put everything you've got into earning that money in the first place. You sacrificed 40, 50, 60, 80 hours a week to earn that money. So then you could turn around and grow your business. And then now you're taking the money you've earned and you're growing your business and you're investing in different areas. And then you feel like, oh, well, you know, got to take it easy, man. I got my money working for me. No, you take your money very seriously. You take yourself less seriously. Don't be so hard on yourself all the time when things go wrong, when things go left, when things get messed up, when there's a fluke, a glitch, human error. Don't beat yourself up over it. Learn from it. Adapt from it. Move forward. But when it comes to your money, take that so seriously, man. Take that seriously every second. Appreciate your money. Because your money at one point was representation of your time. You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. And if your money was based on time, how are you going to get more if you're running out of time? We're all getting older. And there's a point in which in your life, you look back and you're like, well, I wanted this when I was younger. I wanted that when I was younger. I wanted to be able to do this for my kids. I wanted to be able to offer my wife a different thing. You know, for those female entrepreneurs, it's like I wanted to offer my husband this or that. I wanted to build this, you know, differently. I wanted to build this when I was younger. So that's why I say it's like you don't got time that you can trade. You've got a limited hours on this earth. You've got a limited amount of hours in this life. You've got to take your time seriously, and you've got to take your money seriously, because at some point when it started off, you were working an hourly wage or you were working a salary wage, which is even worse, because when you're working salary, most times you're working more hours than you were planning on. It was like, oh, we're going to give you X amount of dollars for 40 hours a week for the year, but you end up working 45, 50. We're going to give you X amount of dollars, but you're going to work 50 hours a week, but you end up working 55, sometimes 60. They always squeeze a little bit extra out of you, you know, and it's just the way it happens. You're getting compensated well, so that's just how it works. When they need somebody to pick up slack, it's that salary person who can't say no. So your money, it's such a gray area, and people get hung up on this a lot, because with money, money is only as valuable as you allow it to be. It is a tool, but it is a tool. But when you're trading money for your time, that means it equates to time, because you can only get more of it by spending more of your time. And if you have to spend more of your time, then that money is incredibly valuable, because it's hours of your life, and you've got a limited amount of those. So that's why I want you to take your money very seriously. I don't want you to invest in stocks, invest in marketing, invest in logos or merchandise or more inventory lightly. I want you to absolutely invest in all those things, but I don't want you to go lightly. I want you to be prepared. I want you to think smart about it. I want you to really do diligent research. I want you to make sure that you've checked every possible avenue. Make sure that you've really thought this all out, and that you're ready and prepared to take those next steps, that you're ready and prepared to put your money into that stock, that you're ready and prepared to buy that merchandise, that you're ready and prepared to buy that marketing, that you're going to hire that marketing agency, or that you're going to buy that ad because you've done the research and you know that it's going to be beneficial to your company. It's like you've got to take the time to do these things. Your money is valuable when it's traded for time. You can't get those hours back. So make sure you use them wisely. Like I said, when things go left, don't get angry. Don't freak out. I've been that guy before. When I was younger, I'd be like, oh, I was doing this. I had all this planned out and everything messed up, and it would stress me out. It would get in my head. It'd make me feel frustrated. I was normally really good about not taking it out on other people, but I did beat myself up about it. I'd be so, especially when I made the mistake, when it was a human error and I made the mistake. When it was human error and it was my mistake, that was the worst. I wouldn't let myself get over it all day. The next day, I'd be dwelling on it. 5 days later, I'd be like, man, do you know where I'd be right now had I not made that mistake? No, that's wrong. Just lighten up a little bit. Let that roll off. Don't take it so seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously. Learn from the mistakes, learn from the flaws, and just keep rolling forward with it. Keep moving forward. Look, see, I just stuttered and fumbled my words, and you know what? I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I'm just gonna keep on rolling with it because it doesn't matter. It's not that big a deal. I know that y'all know where I'm coming from. I know y'all know where my heart's at. I know where my mind's at. And I know that if I fumble a word or two, y'all ain't gonna beat me up over it. So I'm not gonna beat myself up over it either. I used to do that a lot. Not anymore. It's just not that serious. Like I said, at the end of the day, I want you to kick back a little bit when it comes to how you view yourself. Relax, take it easy. Be ready to speak in front of people when you're growing your business, because you've got to do it. Either you got to do it because you got to pitch in a meeting, or you got to do it because you're marketing, or you got to do it because you're instructing employees or contractors or something. You've got to be able to speak, and you can't be a deer in the headlights. You can't be intimidated. You can't be nervous. You can't be whatever. You got to be ready to roll. And if it messes up, it goes left, man, don't sweat it. Just keep pushing through. Like I said, take your money seriously. Don't take yourself so seriously. Don't beat yourself up. But do keep learning. I got love. I got respect. I hope y'all are feeling me. I hope y'all are understanding all this. And I hope this is resonating with y'all. Go ahead and give your boy some love. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Ding your bell. Get your notifications. And leave some comments below so we can, like I said, we can keep this dialogue going. Stay tuned. I got more coming at you. It's your boy, Corey B, and I'm out.